Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Lynn. Today we are doing a carrot cake pancake. Just in time for Easter, but of course we have 1 cup of milk. We have 1 cup of grated carrots. If you want to go finer on those, you can. I'm going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter. We have 2 teaspoons of vanilla. We have 1.5 cups of flour. Here we have 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and then we have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Spices are everything here. 3 tablespoons of sugar and 1 egg. And then for the topping, I'm going to put together 1/2 cup of cream cheese. We're going to soften that. Put in 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and we've got vanilla and milk to the consistency. Mine's going to be a little thicker. All right, let's get to cooking. As with any pancake recipe, you do the dry ingredients first, then you mix together separately the wet ingredients, and then you fold the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Not too much, or you'll have super tough pancakes. I'll never forget when I was a kid, one time we went out to eat. There was a tough pancakes. I could barely cut it with my fork. You don't want that. No bueno. Okay, so here is our sugar, cinnamon, and pumpkin spice. And my introduction, I forgot the baking powder, which is going to elevate the height. Now you're going to want to mix this up really well. That way everything's very well incorporated. And now let's put together the wet ingredients. Let's mix together the wet ingredients. Had an egg. I think I forgot to mention that. That's okay. I'm going to mix up this egg here briefly. Make sure it's mixed. Add the butter. Vanilla. Mix this up. Milk. Eggshell over here. Mix this up. Now we're going to put in the carrots. I left a little bigger chunks, but if you're kind of ooey about the bigger ones, then grate it even smaller or put it in a blender or a processor, a food processor. Let's mix this up. All right, now that we have this mixed up, let's fold in the wet ingredients. Gently fold in. Fold it. And now I'm going to stir this up the rest of the way, and I'm going to heat up my pancake maker. It always makes the most perfect pancakes. They're round, they're always cooked well, and you cannot go wrong. All right. Belgian waffle maker is warmed up, but look, it has a pancake insert. I've sprayed my 1/4 cup with a cooking oil or cooking spray so that it could easily come off. So, 1/4 cup, swish it in there. 1/4 cup, a little light there. 1/4 cup. And 1/4 cup. Okay, let's close this puppy up and let them cook. Pancakes turned out perfect. Cake-like, nice, fluffy, and spices are perfect. I hit it. While it's cooking the rest of the way, I have my softened cream cheese. This is going to be the dollops on top. We have 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. And then we're going to put in about a teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to put in just a little bit of milk. And I want it to be thicker. I don't want it to be like super soppy. It just depends on what you like. If you like it soppy and you want it over the edge, then fine. All right. Stirring this up. Okay. I'm going to put in a little bit more cream cheese just to thicken it up. Here it is, the perfect stack of carrot pancakes. Carrot cake pancakes. And I did put a dollop of cream cheese in between each layer. Here it is, the perfect stack of carrot cake pancakes. And I did put a dollop of cream cheese mixture in between each pancake, just to give it even more of the effect of the carrot pancake. Enjoy.